10 proven ways to boost your immune system. These days, many places in the world are in complete chaos because of a specific virus. The coronavirus 2 of severe acute respiratory syndrome, or SARS-CoV-2, a contagious virus that causes coronavirus disease 2019, or COVID-19. Tens of thousands of people have been infected and thousands have died. How does coronavirus manage to complicate the health of so many people and cause the death of some of them? Is there anything we can do to avoid being vulnerable? Actually, there is. And these are the 10 ways to boost the immune system. Number 1. Sleep well. According to a scientific article published by the Mexican College of Clinical Immunology and Allergy in 2018, sleep has an important role in regulating innate and adaptive responses. Disturbed sleep induces decreased adaptive immunity and increased innate immunity. The article explains that sleep is an important process for the individual, in particular for the brain. Some sleep functions are memory consolidation, energy conservation, brain restoration, and regulation of immune function. Sleep emerges as an important regulator of the immune system, concludes the scientific article. In fact, in the short term, lack of sleep can affect your body, and over time, it can lead to chronic health problems and negatively affect our quality of life. Our immune system follows a circadian rhythm. If we don't get enough sleep, our bodies are more likely to be unable to defend themselves well against infections, and also need more time to recover from illness. When we sleep, our immune system produces protective cytokines, antibodies, and cells that fight infection. Number 2. Vitamin C. Several cells of the immune system can accumulate vitamin C and require this essential vitamin for their functions. It can be said that a lack of vitamin C results in less resistance to certain pathogens, while a higher contribution improves many of the functions of our immune system. Vitamin C improves the production and functions of phagocytes, which are the white blood cells responsible for digesting and absorbing pathogens or releasing enzymes to kill them. Fruits like lemon or orange and green leafy vegetables like spinach are rich in vitamin C. According to information provided by a scientific article published by the Center for Research in Nutrition and Health in Spain, vitamin C maintains the oxidative state of cells and protects against reactive oxygen species generated during the respiratory burst and the inflammatory response, stimulates the functions of leukocytes, neutrophils, and movement of monocytes. It also regulates the immune response through its antiviral and antioxidant properties, reducing the duration and severity of the common cold. Number 3. A physical exercise routine. Physical activity can help clear infections of the respiratory tract. This can reduce your chances of getting a cold, flu, or other illnesses such as COVID-19. Regular physical exercise causes changes in the antibodies and white blood cells. White blood cells are the cells of the immune system that fight disease. With physical activity, they can detect diseases more quickly, being able to fight a possible infection in a timely manner. Brief elevation of body temperature during and immediately after exercise can prevent the spread of infections, something similar to what happens with fever. A scientific review article published by the Department of Physiology, Faculty of Medicine, University of Antigua, Medellin, Colombia, talks about the close relationship between exercise and the physiological changes that are generated in the immune system, which occur independently of the variations in the type, duration, intensity, and chronicity of exercise, and differences in the constitution of individuals. It also concludes that the change in numbers of leukocytes reveals a regular behavior. The concentration of neutrophils increases during exercise, a situation that continues even afterwards. In addition, NK, B, and T cells are recruited into the bloodstream, which is reflected in an increase in the total lymphocyte count. The research described in the scientific article explains that after intense exercise, the concentration of lymphocytes decreases below the baseline value. The extent of this suppression depends on the duration and intensity of the exercise. It is then the integrated response to exercise that allows an adaptation of the different systems that are activated when physical activity is carried out during a sustained period, and at an intensity and frequency adequate for the proper maintenance of organic functions. Number 4. Selenium. Selenium is an essential trace mineral for good health. Selenium is incorporated into proteins forming selenoproteins, considered antioxidant enzymes. It helps prevent cell damage caused by free radicals, contributes to the regulation of the thyroid gland, and has an important role in our immune system, among other functions. Selenium is essential for the proper functioning of the immune system since it increases the production of white blood cells. Selenium is present in different types of foods such as chicken, turkey, fish, nuts, and oats. Number 5. Zinc. This micronutrient is present in all cells of the body and is involved in more than 300 enzymatic reactions. In addition, it helps the immune system to fight the bacteria and viruses that invade the body. It has been proven that when taking zinc supplements for at least 5 months, it can protect against influenza viruses, and if you start taking it 24 hours after the first symptoms start, it makes them less intense. One of the reasons that zinc is so important in the immune system is because it is part of the structure of many proteins. However, there is evidence showing how zinc, like calcium, plays a role as a cellular messenger. Some foods rich in zinc are pork meat, bitter chocolate, crabs, and oysters. Zinc controls the regulatory change in the immune response, that is, when faced with antigenetic stimuli. It is one of the elements that decides the behavior that the immune system must take, produce antibodies and effector elements of the humoral component under the influence of cytokines released by the Th2 helper cell, or take the response to the opposite pole dominated by cytokines that are released by Th1 that determine a cellular response, according to postulates from the Institute of Hematology and Immunology of Havana, Cuba. Number 6. Be happy. There are many studies that support the belief that people with an optimistic and positive mood tend to be healthier and enjoy longer lives. These scientific investigations show that your immune system and brain are connected to each other. Parts of your nervous system are connected to organs related to the immune system, and immune cells have neurotransmitter receptors, suggesting an active interaction between the two. In November 2015, Harvard University concluded as follows: happiness is achieved by cultivating healthy and constructive relationships. People with good social connections to family, friends, and the community are happier, healthier, and live longer than those with less ties. Loneliness can be toxic. The Harvard study found that the people most satisfied with their relationships at age 50 were the healthiest at age 80. Number 7. Avoid stress. Stress affects our immune system. The effects of this psychological condition can impair our health, especially if we maintain it for a long time. This state alters our natural homeostasis and consequently, hypothalamic hormones, such as vasopressin, enter into action. The somatic impact of continued stress can be immense not only for our psychological balance, health will also be affected. High levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, in the blood cause a series of changes in the leukocytes, in charge of fighting against potential diseases. On the other hand, cortisol can slow down the production and action of cytokines, responsible for initiating the immune response. So, remember to live in the present, one day at a time. Breathe slowly, calmly, and deeply. Change the focus of your thoughts. Relax and be happy. Not only your mind will thank you, but also your body. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools that exist to control stress and anxiety, and the testimonies of those who practice it indicate that this type of practice, such as mindfulness, increase activity in the prefrontal cortex, the right anterior insula, and the right hippocampus. All parts that control positive emotion, awareness, and anxiety. These regions of the brain also act as a command center for the immune system, so when stimulated, they help it function more effectively. This suggests that a brief training program in the conscious meditation has demonstrable effects on the brain and immune function. Number 8. Drink enough water. Water consumption is a necessity for general health, and this is especially true of the immune system. For this, it is recommended to drink between 11 to 15 glasses of water daily. Your immune system can be attacked if you don't. The first way that water benefits your health is by flushing out toxins and oxygenating your blood. This ensures that a large amount of oxygen reaches your cells and keeps your organs working at their best. The water, in addition, keeps the mucous membranes moist and prevents the germs that induce colds and flu to adhere to the walls of the nose and lungs. since they can also drag possible viral particles into the stomach, where gastric acids destroy them. Number 9. Avoid smoking. Smoking predisposes smokers to developing chronic obstructive pulmonary disease and all types of cancer. This is why tobacco use causes a higher incidence of viral respiratory diseases, such as the coronavirus, and increases the risk of death from COVID-19. A cigar contains about 200 highly toxic chemicals, which when inhaled weaken the immune system. This affects even passive smokers by inflaming and irritating all parts of the respiratory system. Smoking kills tumor necrosis factor, alpha, TNF-A, and human beta defensin 2, HBD2, active defenders of the body in case of infectious pathology. Smoking definitely reduces or destroys these molecules that provide protection through our immune system. The best thing you can do is quit smoking. If it is very difficult for you to quit this addiction, you can always seek professional help. Number 10. Eat blueberries. Blueberries are a small blue or purple forest fruit. Its nutritional content brings many benefits to the human body. The basis of all the benefits that blueberry has for health lies in the fact that it is an extremely rich fruit in antioxidants, which is an extra help to strengthen our immune system. Blueberries boost the immune system due to its great contents of vitamin C, manganese, vitamin A, vitamin B complex, selenium, zinc, and iron. All these powerful nutrients are an important help to strengthen the body against flu and other viral infections such as the coronavirus. Without a doubt, all these tips are useful to develop a strong immune system and, therefore, excellent health. However, while the fear of getting sick from COVID-19 grows, the best decision is not only to boost the immune system, but also, preferably, to prevent the spread of this highly contagious disease. The virus can spread from person to person through droplets from the nose or mouth that are thrown off when an infected person coughs or exhales. If you want to reduce the possibility of getting the coronavirus and becoming ill, and taking into account that currently there is no vaccine to prevent this disease, follow these prevention tips. Avoid close contact with sick people. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay at home if you are sick. Cover your nose and mouth with a disposable tissue when you cough or sneeze and then throw it away. Clean and disinfect frequently touch objects and surfaces, such as your computer keyboard or smartphones, using a common household cleaning product in a sprayer or wipe. Wash your hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, especially before and after using the bathroom, and before eating. Use a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Maintain a distance of 1 or 2 meters from symptomatic people. If in your country, the government has decreed general quarantine, stay home. Remember to always put your health as your first priority so that you can help others as well. And you can do that immediately by sharing this video to your family and friends so that they can also have this helpful information as well as fight this disease. Thank you for watching this video, and remember to keep safe.